Hello, so today we are talking about homophones. So we're going to look into what that means, and I'm going to show you via a PowerPoint. So let's go, shall we? So homophones are words that are spelled differently. They have different meanings, but they have the same sound. So homo means the same and phone means sound. Homo, same, sound. There you go. For example, this is a pair of shoes. This is a pear that you eat. So this pear, can you hear they both sound exactly the same? This pear is spelled A-I-R, and this one, E-A-R, as in ear. See if we can find some more. Weak. The poor gentleman is feeling very strong. He's feeling weak. And week, as in days of the week. See the different spellings again? They sound exactly the same. How many can you think of? Look at this. Break and break. Oops, I think I should have gone back there. Here, as in come here. And this one's here with your ear. This one's night, as in nighttime. This one's night, as in a knight that fights in wars. Back in our past, obviously, we used to have knights. So here we go, where and where. So this one is, what are you wearing? And this one is, where are you? I'm going to go back up here because I didn't explain this one. This one is when you're taking a break. This one is when you break something. Let's go to the next one. Two of a fruit. This is a clue, okay. Pear. Pear. So we looked at that one earlier, didn't we? Let's look at the next one. Look at the ocean. What would that be? To see? To see with your eyes? Or the sea, where the beach is? Look at the clue. An animal that grows on your head. Ooh, I bet you know that one. Hare. A rabbit, but it's spelled A-R-E. And of course, we have our hair that's on our head. So what's the clue in this one? To swallow a number. What could that be? 8. He ate. What's he eating? Looks like a chip, or is it a bit of cheese? And then there's the number 8. So there's the clues. Can you work out this one? A boy around whom the planets revolve. What could that be? Sun. The sun revolves around the planets in our universe. And then we have the sun, a father and a son. Can you think of your own clues for these homophones? Okay, so you've got whale that cries, and whale, that's that huge mammal that lives in the sea. Can you think of a clue for this one, perhaps? Or this one, saw, I saw with my eyes, but this one is sore, I've got a sore hand. So you could make up some of your own clues. This one, we've done this one, haven't we? Flower, that's the flour that you use in cooking. And this is the flower that you grow in your gardens or in the wild. Okay, so that's the end of this particular PowerPoint. So we'll move to the next activity. So because they sound the same, sorry, we need to use the context, don't we? We need to use the clues in the questions or in the sentences or in the environment so we know which word we are referring to. And on this sheet, it tells us to use mental triggers. So let's have a look at one that they use here. So there's the word which, as in this which, the which that does spells, and there's the other which you use for a question. So this one, the clue here, or the mental trigger is the wicked witch makes you itchy. So you know it's this sound, this spelling, I-T-C-H. So you could make up a couple of those to help you remember. Let's go down here, shall we? These are very common ones. Whether. This means whether or not. We use it for a question. There are lots of question words that start with what, when, why, where, who, and which. So whether or not we are going to the park depends on the weather. So this is the weather outside, the rain, snow, cold, sleet. So what can we use as a clue? Weather starts with we for wet, what-e. The weather makes you wet. So you can remember by using your mental triggers. Okay, now we've got here and here. So this here means come over here. But if you're talking about can you hear, it's talking about your ear. So the clue is here. You've got ear in the word here. So that's a little mental trigger. Now we've got quite a lot more here, haven't we? We've got can you see, which is this one. I'll just put my annotate on for you. Can you see? Ooh, that one's a bit too thick, isn't it? Let me see if I can get that a bit smaller. Can you see? And this one is the see, where you go on holidays or when you go on your travels. So we have pair and pair. It hasn't changed the thickness, has it? This is a pair of shoes. This is a pair you eat. Now with two, and two, different meanings. This is a quite important one and the next one. So this one, two, I'm going to see if I can get this thinner again, please, is number two. Oh, no, still thick. So this one here is I am going to. I am going also. Well, when are you coming to see me would be this one. So that's an important one to try and remember. Okay, there, and there. Okay, different meanings, aren't they? This one means when something belongs to somebody, it is their football. So it belongs to something, it's possessive. This one here, I'll change the color. That means like over there. It's there, over there. Think of that one instead. And let's change color again. I'll go to red. There, that is an apostrophe and a contraction. That means they are. They are. So you need to make sure you choose the right one for that homophone. And you make sure you choose the right one for this one too. Pier and pier. So this pier here is like the pier that you see at the seaside. And this pier here is when you look very quickly at something. We've got meat and meat. There's a clue in this word. Eat. So this is meat that you eat. So you can use your mental pairing and pictures with this one. This is where. Oh, where are you? And what shall I wear? This is clothes. Then you have blue, as in the color blue, and blue, the wind blew. So these are really important to try and remember. We have others here, and we need to understand that they are different words meaning different things. We have affect and effect, license with a S and license with a C, practice with an S and practice with a C, principal and principal. So perhaps you need to look those up. So that's something for you to do. Try and find out what the difference is in these last four. Okay, let's see if we can go to the next activity. If you go down, you'll find some documents. Click on them, download them, print them out. This is a very simple activity, won't take you long at all. So just match the pictures to the words. So you have bear, and down here you need to work out which bear. Is it this bear or is it this bear? Okay, same with all of them. We've got hair. Which hair is it? This hair or this hair? So that's very easy. So just match and you can draw a line. And on this one, you need to complete the sentence by neatly crossing out the incorrect homophone. So last night, I went for a walk in the moonlight. So which night is which? Is it this one or this one? So I'm going to help you. I'd say it's this one. Ooh, it's highlighted. I didn't expect it to do that. So it's this one. The rest of the time, I want you to try and find out what does blue mean? We've got blue and blue, two different meanings. And I think I've already told you that one. If you want to go on holiday, you'll have to catch a plane or a plane. So find out what that means. And I've got a homophone mat for you to use to help you, which you can download as well. I brush my hair every day. Which one is it? Whoops. The lion had huge paws or paws. So one means pouring water, the other one means the paws of the animal. Thomas couldn't wait to meet the new teacher. Remember, one's meat that you eat and the other one is when you get together with somebody. Bernard got mud on his new shoes. So one of them means new as in I knew what was going to happen. The other one is new, my new clothes. I'm over here or here. We talked about that one, didn't we? Benny's hiding over there. We did talk about that one. So I hope you remember. Suzanne scraped her knee and now it's really sore. Aha. So on this sheet, these words are all homophones. Try to define what they mean. Or and or. Sail and sail. So you may need to have a little dictionary ready to do those. You might be able to do it online as well. Okay. Now find homophones for these words. Weak, what would be the homophone? What would be the spelling? Same here. For, place, cereal, read, sun. Here they are. See there, boy, right. And then we've got this column. And here we have another page. Some of these words are homophones, circle them. So all you have to do is put a circle around the ones that are definitely are homophone. Now, in this, you need to read the passage. I'll read it to you, and you need to use the right homophone. So if you notice the spelling is wrong, they put the wrong spelling or wrong word here, then you need to correct it so you can write it down here. So I'll read it to you. It was night and the sky was pouring with rain. The whole ship rocked on the stormy sea and the wind blew hard, tearing the sail. The captain knew they needed to fix it quick, so he called out for 2 crewmen. As the pier ran off to fetch a new rope, the captain, who usually had nerves of steel, prayed that the ship would not sink. Suddenly, a piece of wood broke off from the deck and flew towards them. Uh-oh, are there any more? There's some answers, but please don't look at the answers until you've tried it yourself. Please be very good with yourself. Okay, let's look at another activity. If you go down, you'll click on this one. It's a homophones mat. So this might help you with your homework, but if you can do it without this mat to guide you, that's even better. But if you need the mat, then use the mat. So here we go. Download this, print it out. And you know what? It'd be a good idea for you to make this into a game that you can play with somebody else. So you'd have to, once you've printed it out, you say if you started up here, then you numbered it, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, or whatever way you want to go. Number it, play it with a friend, and they have to say, or family member, and they have to say what these words mean. So you've got flour here, flour that you cook with, flour that you smell, or flour that you grow. So you need to say what each word means. So it's the first one to get all the way down here is the winner. And if they can't get the answers right, then they need to stay on that particular circle that they're on. So you can use this to do your homework and you can use it to play a game. So I think that's a really good way of learning some homophones. Okay, so let's go to the next activity, shall we? This is fairly easy. So you've got some sentences here and you again need to choose the correct spelling, the correct word. So this one was, he threw the ball a great distance. Which one of these two would it be? The baby would bawl all night or all through the night. My purple ball burst. So put the correct spelling in each one of those. Same here. You've got great or great. Please grate the cheese for the pizza. Which one is it? I had a great time at the party. Which one? It was Millie's turn to clean the fire grate. Here we go, break or break. Be careful not to break your new toy. Which one is it? The driver had to brake suddenly, and the burglar was excited to break into the new house. Ooh. Now, I'm not quite sure how to say this name. Shamaha, not quite sure how to say that, had a blister on her heel or heel. A doctor's job is to heal people. The cast will heal your broken arm. There you go. Then you've got two more, groan and hear. Very easy, huh? Let's have a look at the second page. Those are the answers. So I don't want you to look at the answers until you've tried it yourself. Can you do that, please? Thank you. Unfortunately, I can't find a reading activity with homophones in, but if I do, I will pop it into the documents underneath and you can have a go at reading it. It might mean you just click onto something to read, or it might be something that I find and you can just bring up onto your screen to read. The other thing is, I didn't do switch it with this because there are many, many, many homophones, but there might be some that you would like to practice with your letter tiles. So you might want to do that anyway. So I would suggest you do 2, 2, and 2, there, and there, and any others, maybe where and where you might get a bit mixed up. So if I was you, I'd practice those with the letter tiles and write them on your whiteboard. But you might not need to do that for all of your activities. So if you feel the need to, please go and do it. It can only help you rather than hinder you. Anyway, back to the game. Here's the game. Click on the button. Homophone pop balloon. Oh, I had trouble with this pop balloon thing before, didn't I? So we've got sun, the sun in the sky. And that's chilly, so I don't pop that balloon. I pop this one when it gets near. Yay. Okay, sun, blue sun. So I need, this one. There you go. And so you continue on. Blue. Yeah. It's quite an easy game. And as usual, you can change the game, practicing these homophones. You can click on matchup, quiz, game show quiz, and maze chase. Click on all of those if you like and practice these homophones. So I hope you have fun with this. Enjoy the games and activities. If you get stuck, let me know and I'll do my very best to help you. Okay, I will see you in the next lesson.